Hi y'all, welcome to today's video. Welcome to my Chanel. Hi, I'm FashFab. You can call me Fash. This is Sally. Y'all, my favorite brand sent me a palette. On this channel, we create beauty one palette at a time. Grab your brushes, grab your palettes, let's get into it. So, Nomad sent their new palette my way, and I want to thank them so much. But here is the cover. Here is the color story. I will leave the link down below. Use code FashFab at checkout so you can get some coin off your purchase. And y'all, let me tell you a little bit about this palette, and then we'll get into the look. Here is the new Witch City Salem Intense Color Palette. Destination was the spooky season in Salem, Massachusetts. There's no better place to celebrate the spooky season than the iconic Salem, Massachusetts. From ghostly tours winding through cobblestone streets to epic haunted happenings and a history full of chilling tales, Witch City is the ultimate playground for all things festive, fun, and spooky. So grab your book of spells, whisper some hocus pocus, and join us for a classic Halloween celebration. The palette is a classic Halloween with a cover that shifts from the iconic witch house on a bright fall day to a shadowy witch's lair bubbling with potions and spells. This palette reveals Halloween hues of devilish reds, ghoulish greens, witchy purples, and cozy autumn tones. 9 wickedly smooth mattes and 9 spellbinding shimmers. The cause? We are proud to support Panthera to help save the wild black cats of the world. The beautiful, creamy bullet lipsticks that come in this collection are Devil's Book, Hocus Pocus, and Witching Hour. These lipsticks are beautiful and creamy and comfortable. I couldn't even believe it. At the end of the video, I will be swatching these lipsticks. Okay, y'all, shadow shields are on. I am so glad that I am choosing shadow shields just because my makeup's already done and I am really packing this on. So I don't know if I'm going to have a lot of fallout or not, but we're going to find out in the end. I don't know if this one's right. So, in all transparency, I was sent this palette in PR. I am so excited. Underneath all this, I'm going to go in, I'm going to work from the bottom up just because these colors are so dark. So dark. So I'm going to go into Salem Commons and I'm going to take this in the crease. And I'm just going to take my time by blending and getting this on because, you know, it's purple. It is a color that once it goes on, there's no turning back. There is no turning back. And this is a beautiful, beautiful purple, if I do say so myself. But like I said, I'm just going to stay in this crease. And I've got, I don't know, I've got a pretty good chunk, I guess, or a pretty good amount on the brush. I don't want to have to keep going over my eye if I don't have to. So I'm going to go in one more time, because I think I want to just go right on the brow bone, not go right above it. I just want to go right on the brow bone and under. I'm going to go back in to Witch City, which is the black. The purple is Salem Commons. I'm going to take this in the crease. This black is going to go in the crease. And I am being very, very, very light-handed, like barely dipping the tip of the brush into the pan. I think it depends on the person on whether to start with the, you know, bottom layer and work yourself up or, you know, go in solid dark and then work around it. I think that kind of depends on the person. To me, it depends on the day. It depends on the shadow. It just depends. So I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm going to go back into that purple and I'm going to take this right above this black just to smudge this in together. And I'm not worried about smudging the purple just yet, like up here on top. I'm not worried about that yet. That'll be the next step. I just need to get this edge and this purple smudged together. So I want it to look like the black is fading into the purple. I'm going to go into Gallows Hill. And I am taking this right above Salem Commons that we laid down. And I'm just using this to buff out the edge. Just like that. And I'm not worried about, like, this is definitely a special shade out of the, like, purple part of the palette. But dang. So I'm staying right here just to blend all this.
Yo, that's super pretty.
Okay, I'm going to take this brush, which is kind of a flat, stubby brush, but it's got a point on it. I want to go into Witchcraft, and I'm going to take this right over the top of that purple. And I'm going to blend it, kind of blend it into the edge, but I do want a very stark, well, not very stark, but I want, you know, definitely a line there, just going over the edge. But I'm staying in the center, and I'm just going over the edge, just to soften this outer edge out here. Okay, I'm going to take a small, teeny tiny flat brush. I'm going to go into Ropes Mansion. And I'm going to take this down the center. Holy mackerel. Okay. Okay, well, this is not playing at all. And I am here for it. Wowzers. Now, I'm leaving this edge open because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I didn't use this palette the other day when I did it, but I did, I don't know, I've done it several times over the years, but I forget. You know, you just go in and you mix up your makeup and you just go into the color you want to go into and all the things. So then you forget kind of what you've used, how you apply it, kind of thing. So now I'm going to go into Hocus Pocus. And this is a dark plum. And that's what I'm going to use just on the inside of this black. And I'm going to kind of buff it. I want to buff it into Hocus Pocus. So again, I'm going to take Hocus Pocus. And I'm going to take it. I'm touching the black first. I want to go in on this outer edge of the black. And then I'm going to take it and I'm just going to buff in to Ropes Mansion. Did I say this Hocus Pocus? Ropes Mansion. Because I like how that morphs together, like blurs the line. It does it beautifully. So on the inner corner, I want to go into Gallows Hill. And I'm going to take this on this inner corner. Remember, Gallows Hill is what we used up here. And I am going to just pull this in to that center shade, which is Ropes Mansion. Okay, I'm going to take these shadow shields off. Now there is a very stark line, so don't freak out. But I'm going to take whatever's left over on this brush, and I am just basically wrapping. So I'm softening this line, and it's going to take a minute, but I'm just going to soften it around my edge. Now I used my Sigma switch, and now I want to wrap this outer edge with Salem Commons, which is that dark purple. So I want to go in here and smudge this, and I'm staying as close as I possibly can to that black because I want to meet up with this outer edge. Let me finish the eyes. Hold on to your butts. Okay, y'all, here's the finished eye look, but I'm going to bring you in closer because Nomad also, this is a collection, released 3 lipsticks, and we're going to try them on. This first lipstick I tried on is called Witching Hour. I like it, although you can see my lips underneath it, but I still think it would make a fabulous topper. This next lipstick is called Devil's Book. This is an awesome pink. It's not too bright. It still packs a punch. And this last shade is in Hocus Pocus. That is what I ended the look with. Still super comfortable. These lipsticks are almost like a lip balm. Here's the finished look. I like it. I like this a lot. Now note that I didn't use any lip liner. So I will probably have to go in with a liner. If I did, it would definitely be black. I found these earrings. This is the little witch's broom, and this is the witch's hat. Aren't those super cute? Yes, I found those in my jewelry box. Have you guys ever looked through your jewelry box and been like, where did those come from? Well, girl, that happened to me. Anywho, sees y'all. What do you think? Let me know what you think. Are you going to pick this palette up? I love this palette so much. Like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell down there. It should let you know next time I upload. Thank you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video and listen to me ramble in the background. And last but not least, thank you, Nomad. Thank you, Nomad, for sending this my way. I am going to have so much fun with this palette. Anywho, sees y'all. I will let you go for now. Sally and I will see you in our next video.